There were 7 girls who lived 2 doors away from Bill's house where there were 7 boys. And sometimes we got a little bored from studying. I was kind of poor. I worked 4 hours a day and made $1 an hour. I made $20 a week, and that's what I lived on. One night, the girls were kind of bored, and they said, "Hey, you know what? If you will go down and kiss Bill Lowe, we will each chip in and give you $1. And so there were 5 of them, and so I would earn $5. We walked down to their house, and my roommates hid behind the cars, and I knocked on the door, and he came, and I said, "Would you mind stepping out here?" He did. And I said, "Would you mind bending down?" And he did. And I gave him a little peck. I said, "Thank you," and turned around and walked away. And he was standing there in amazement. My roommates and I went back to the house, and I got my $5, which helped me make it through the next week. And within a few minutes, someone knocked on the door. Bill Lowe had come to visit.
I got home from my mission in 1961 from Sweden. I was timid, shy, and totally unassuming. Well, in 1962, I was a senior at BYU, still shy, unassuming, quiet. One day in the fall of 1962, there was a knock at the door. I went to the door. There was a strange woman from down the block. She said, "Will you come out?" I said, "Sure, why not?" She said, "Will you lean down?" I'm obedient. I went out, leaned down, and she gave me the biggest wet smoochy kiss that no one can ever imagine. She said, "Thank you," turned and left. Well, I was accustomed to having these things happen fairly frequently, but most of the girls who did it were girls that I knew. This woman, I had no idea who she was. So, at any rate, that's how our courtship began and developed. For me, a shy, unassuming young senior from this Oregon, totally unaccustomed to the ways of the world and Boise women. Thank you.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the